a person lies, backbites, listens to music, would his fast, that is abstaining from food and water, be accepted? Well, to answer your question, the Prophet ﷺ did this job for us when he said, whoever does not abandon falsehood, this is qawlu zur, and acting upon it, and ignorance, Allah does not need him to refrain from eating and drinking. What does this hadith mean? It means that the essence of fasting is not merely refraining from drinking and eating and having intimacy with the spouse. Yes, this is the main thing in it, in what appears to you and I. But the essence of fasting was mentioned in the ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah. It was prescribed upon you and those who were before you. O you who believe, fasting has been prescribed upon you and upon those before you, so you may reach the level of taqwa, so you may fear Allah Azza wa Jal. So this is the essence of fasting. What good is fasting? When you lie, slander, backbite, sin openly, even when someone abuses you. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, when it is the day of fasting of one of you, and someone swears at you, someone curses you, or someone abuses you, do not reply to him. Rather say, I am fasting. So in Islam, we know that when you are abused, it is your God-given right to abuse back. If someone swears at you, Allah gives you the permission to swear back at him. If he says that you are stupid, it's okay to say it's you who is stupid. If he says you are a dog, though this is not an insult nowadays. In Arabic it is. When you say to someone you're a dog, he would probably fight you or fight with you. But in America, this is a compliment. Hey, you my dog. A'udhu billah. Tomorrow maybe they say you're my pig. You never know. Nevertheless, you can say the same to them in retaliation. And it's one in return of one. But if he goes beyond that, if he slanders your mother and accuses her of prostitution, you have no right in accusing his mother. Now the sin is on him. This is major. If he does something bad to your brother, you can't do something similar to his brother because it's not his brother's fault, and so on. So even in such a scenario, when someone abuses you while you are in the state of fasting, Allah Azza wa Jal tells us to refrain and to say, I'm fasting. Scholars interpret this. They say, either you verbally say it to him by saying, I'm fasting, which means that, listen, I could have retaliated, but because I'm fasting, my fasting prevents me from doing this. Or saying I am fasting is not verbal, but rather expressed in your action when you simply refrain from retaliating. So coming back to the question, the person is fasting technically, but what would his reward be at the sight of Allah? It would definitely be something negligible, because the essence of fasting was not there. He refrained from eating and drinking, and so many people on diet refrain from eating and drinking. So what's the difference? There was not the element of worshiping Allah Azza wa Jal to get closer to Him. And again, this is the biggest problem in how we practice Islam. We practice it because it's a cultural thing. We practice it because our parents say that it is taboo if you don't pray in the masjid with us. Our parents say it is wrong, and what would the people say if we do not cover ourselves up properly, if women don't wear the hijab properly. So we're doing it out of a cultural thing, something that the customs dictate upon us to do. And this is wrong. And this is a big problem, because the consequence of it would appear on our dying bed. When people around us tell us, say La ilaha illallah, we try to say it and we fail. Why? Because we did not practice Islam out of our conviction and belief, but rather out of tradition, out of customs. And if it were not for those around me, I would have done so many heinous things. But people are watching. And this is why when we travel abroad and no one knows us, we do heinous things. May Allah Azza wa Jal protect us.
Do you ever get worried that your child may click on the wrong video online? Do you wish there was a safe channel for your peace of mind? Well, there is. The #1 rated Muslim kids channel in the world, One for Kids TV, is here to solve all these issues. The channel has no advertisements and is safe for your children to browse and watch their favorite videos. With a wide selection of cartoons, songs, educational videos, and much more, your children will not only stay entertained, but also learn so much about their deen. You can listen to songs while your device is switched off, and you can download videos to watch them offline. One for Kids TV is 100% run and owned by Muslims, which means the small amount you pay for your subscription is a continuous charity for you, as all the funds raised go towards the production of new cartoons and educational films for your children. The One for Kids TV app is now available on Apple devices, Apple TV, Android devices, Android TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku, so you can watch on most devices and smart TVs. Download now for a free 14-day trial.